All right, guys, I want to be showing you how to post your article to our development WordPress. And so to start, you'll want to log into Trello and move to the post to development column and open the instructions. So if you look here, you can do it by reading through the instruction. We'll start with step 1 and move down through step 5. So starting with step 1, the first thing we have to do is start the local server. We do that by selecting local server login, and it will prompt you for the credentials, right? So you'll need the username and password here. Once logged in, I've already gone ahead and started the server because it can take a few moments, but there'll be a green play button here at the top that says Start Project. You'll select that, allow it to load, move back to Trello, and now you'll want to open the WordPress admin panel. And to do that, you'll select this login URL, and you'll see the login button here, which you'll select. Now, if this is like a 404 error page or did not find page, something to that matter, that will indicate that this page here has yet to load. The server is not yet live. So give it some time, refresh this page, select login, and you'll see some options on the left. You'll have the option to post or page, for a post or page. To determine whether your article is a post or page, if you move back to Trello, we actually denote pages with a green tab and post with a blue tab. So today we're actually going to be working on a page. So I'm going to go ahead and move that back here just for today's demonstration. Go back into WordPress, and since it's a page, we'll move to pages here. You can select it, or you can select from the drop down add new. I'm going to go ahead and move into pages, and you guys will see all the pages we've written thus far. Add new, and the first thing it'll ask you for is the title. The title is going to be your article title. Okay, so we'll need that. I'm going to go ahead and open this article by selecting it and pressing download. And then I'm going to move that article, because I don't have Microsoft Office. We use Google Drive, their Docs and their Excel software. I'm going to move into company. You guys will have direct access to the content folder, but I have to make my way there. And then I'll move that downloaded file into the content. And so it's actually already here. So instead of doing it, I'm just going to go ahead and open this. So affordable alternatives to federal employee group life insurance. And then I'm going to highlight, so copy, and paste that title right there at the top. Now we need the body, the content body. So we'll move back to Google Docs, Command A to select all, copy, and then we'll paste right into the text box. We're not going to need the title here, so we'll delete that. I did it so we could use Command A and quickly copy the entire document instead of having to scroll over it all, excluding the title. So we've gone ahead and pasted. Now what we want to do is follow the instructions, and it's telling us after we've copied and pasted to select the publish button on the right sidebar. So we'll move back and we'll select publish. Now you can preview your changes at any time after you make that update by pressing preview changes here, and that'll show you a live version of the web page itself, the article that we just posted. Move back to our instructions, and the next thing we need to do is format that article. And so there are 3 requirements for formatting. Headings need to use a heading 3, subheads need to use a heading 4, and paragraphs should be single spaced or returned. For whatever reason, we haven't concluded why, but when copy and pasting articles, it gives us 2 spaces between paragraphs, but we only need 1. So we'll remove those, and I won't do them all, but we'll need to do them all. And then I'm going to demonstrate increasing the size to a heading 3 of each heading. For subheads, we'll use a heading 4, just as it's stated in the instructions. So then you'd go back through and remove all the spacing. Once you've formatted, we'll hit Update, Preview Changes. That'll reload this page, this tab here. We can move back and see that that spacing has been removed. And if we look at the heading, our heading is now a heading 3 and a heading 4 for subheads. Going back to instructions, the next step is going to be adding background or featured image. So as you can see, this article is missing a background image. So we're going to add that this time. To find a background image, we use Google Image. But first of all, you'll need to know what you're searching for. What you want to do is find an image that's relevant to the actual article you're writing. So in this instance, federal employee group life insurance. So we got federal employee in there and group life insurance, right? So what I'll do is I'll search for federal employee first to see what type of images I can find that may be relevant to the article. Go to Google Images, and one thing we want to make sure of is that we change Set Tools and the size to larger than 4 MB. The images have to be very large because the background image, as you can see here, scales up on some computers to be very, very large. And so to find something, we don't want things with a lot of white space. We want, background colors. We want the entire image to be full of color. Something similar to this, but you can see this has font down here. We don't want a lot of font. So as I'm looking through here, I'm starting to see some theme, right? We see a lot of flags, and we see Capitol Hill. So I've looked at this before, and you'll notice that there are a lot of American monuments. So I'm going to go ahead and search for Capitol Hill building. And there we go. Those are some nice looking photos. And they also have a completely filled in background, no white. And so we'll grab this one for demonstration. I'm going to go ahead and right click and then save image as Capitol Hill. And I'm going to save it to document downloads, since we will delete that from the local drive because it'll be in the cloud server once we upload it to the WordPress. I'll move back to our article, and if you scroll down here on the right side to featured image, you'll select set featured image, upload files, and then select that file from your computer. So Capitol Hill, grab that, and it's downloading now. So I actually do have a copy of it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, set feature image, so we don't have to wait for it to upload. You will have to select update at this time or it will not save. Once that updates, we'll hit preview changes. This page will reload and we should see our image appear there in the background. There you go. Once that's completed, we'll move into step 5. Now we have to open the article topic spreadsheet. And we'll do that by moving back to the content directory and open up article content or article topics. It's a spreadsheet. And then we want to move to the corresponding tab or sheet, life insurance. You'll see it at the bottom. It's a Fegley article, and most of this will be denoted inside the card in Trello. It's an article, not a blog. And we're going to go ahead and give this the title here for the topic. The headline or title is the affordable alternatives. No subheading. It's going to go to the nav bar, which is just where it's posted on the site. That again will be denoted inside Trello. And then we want to, so this section here corresponds to the production server or site. Production is live. Visitors can see it. Where you posted was development, visitors cannot see that. Only we can see that. So as for right now, this needs to be red because we have not posted to the live server. Place a red there, and then you don't have to worry about these other options here, but you can leave notes if you need to. And that will conclude your actual post. That'll automatically save, by the way, but that'll conclude your post. And once you're completed that post, you'll move back to Trello and move your the card to the next column, which is images, and that's where we'll actually go through and place images throughout the article itself. Thank you guys so much, and if you have any questions, let us know.